Excuse me. Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. And we're talking about SmackDown, May 17, 2024. Corey Graves, Wade Barrett on commentary. We're in Jacksonville, Florida. Whew. Quarterfinals for the King and Queen of the Ring tournament. It's heating up. It's dialing up because we started it off with the banger here, folks. My match of the night, Bianca Belair versus Tiffany Stratton. I was going for Tiffany. I wanted Tiffy time. God damn it, but we did not get that. We got Bianca Belair. She's moving on. And I was like, son of a bitch, threw my shit across. And I was like, but understandable. You know, we got stories we're trying to tell here. But I think it's time for Bianca to go heel. I've talked about that before. Hints of the dark side, Bianca. But we shall see. But Bianca Belair is going to move on. And Tiffany Stratton not winning really made me sad because I really do enjoy Tiffany Stratton, and I know the WWE Universe is as well because they're chanting for her. They are really chanting for her. So it's Tiffy time or no time. Needs to be Tiffy time, in my opinion. Kathy gets an interview with Bianca Belair afterwards. Bianca Belair says, hey, I'm here. I'm going to be the next Queen of the Ring, says her shtick. Then we go on. Logan's walking in the hallways going to Nick Aldis's office, and he gets in the face of L.A. Knight. Yeah! Those two face to face. I was like, that's SummerSlam, baby. That's SummerSlam for that United States Championship, and that's the night that L.A. Knight is going to beat Logan Paul for it. Making that prediction right now, but man, just those two there. Then Nick Aldis comes and says, hey, guys, calm down. You know, Logan's got a contract signing with Cody tonight, so let's move on. Byron with Jade Cargill, she has a big match with Nia Jax tonight. Bianca comes up, and you know, I like these two. I know they have chemistry between each other. They have the personality and everything like that. They're like, yeah, Tiffy time, more like nap time. I was like, don't start on Tiffy time. But they were celebrating. We got the Bloodline backstage, and I gotta ask, what? Tama Tonga? I'm seeing all these great memes. I was like, what are you doing, my guy? He has a big match with LA Knight next, but man, I don't know what the hell he's like. I was like, he's snarling and stuff. I was just like, what the fuck? But then to make it even better, Solo. They showed him rocking his red suit. He's got the gloves. He's got the hair. I think it's slicked back or cut. I don't know. First scene was like, whew. I was like, the Weeknd songs popped in my head. But he's looking good. He's taking this role very serious, and he's just changing up the look from not just being in shorts, shirtless or anything like that. He's looking like a boss, a tribal boss. Hopefully WWE will pick that up soon. But man, Tama Tonga. We got Kathy with LA Knight before his match. But what I loved about this was the interaction between him and Carmelo Hayes. I was like, this is gold. This is gold right here. And he tells him like, hey, you know, you go play, you know, you go do that, because Carmelo Hayes is in the main event of the tournament tonight. For the quarterfinals, you know, with Randy Orton. But man, these two, and I was just like, Logan Paul and him, Carmelo Hayes and L.A. Knight, yeah. And I like when Melo's like, this place is gonna know H-I-M. He goes, oh no, you can spell. That's nice, but no one wants to spell that crap. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was really great, man. A great moment between those two. And we go into L.A. Knight versus Tama Tonga. I wish he did that in the match. I really did. But LA Knight going back and forth, and they went with Tama Tonga. I was like, oh, okay, I guess. You know, I was taken back by it a little bit, but I was like, okay, well, I guess. You know, and of course, the Bloodline's there. They help him win and everything like that. So we shall see what happens with this. I think we're going to get Randy Orton versus Gunther. That is my opinion, but we shall see. But LA Knight's not happy. We get him backstage, and once again, him and Melo getting in each other's face. I'm like, oh, set up that match. Nick Aldis, set it up. God damn it, take my money. But that was really fun. Then we get Cody and Logan with Nick Aldis signing the contract. Really fun moment, especially to clarify. Like, I was confused. I thought we're going to get the champion versus champion, championships both on the line. But no, Logan Paul cleared it up. He pulled out the contract, and he's like, no, this contract is wrong. This is why my lawyer's here. I am taking Cody's title, and Cody, you have not earned the right to face me for my United States Championship, which I was like, whoa, this guy. But Cody comes back at him, and he's like, hey, man, you're just you're a pretender. You're just here, man. You're just walking right on through. You're not part of this business. I'm a fan of pro wrestling, and you're just a visitor. That's all you are. And it's like, I cannot wait until these two lock up. These two are going to have a banger of a match at that PLE. The PLE. Fucking hate that. It's a pay-per-view. PLE, Premium Live Event. And especially when they say it, like, when I beat you at the PLE, it doesn't have that same, like, tone, like pay-per-view, PPV, PPP, I'm gonna PP on you. But no, this is great, and Logan tries to attack, but Cody's standing there with both those titles, and he's looking good with both those titles, and I was like, man, I wish this was for title, man, that would have been great, but I would rather have Logan Paul lose it to an LA Knight who deserves, but I'd rather Logan Paul drop the title to LA Knight at SummerSlam. That's just my opinion. I think that would be really, really cool. We shall see, though. Then next up, we have our Queen of the Ring quarterfinals, Nia Jax versus Jade Cargill. Talk about beating the hell out of each other. Yes, and Jade's daughter's there, so it's adding to the drama. Jade's over there, like, holding on to her daughter, and her daughter's like, and she gets pulled away by Nia, and she goes, your mom sucks. And the kid's like, no, she doesn't. Great moment there. These two beat the hell out of each other, but I was very like, this is interesting. A chair shot, huh? DQ, like Jade Cargill got a DQ on herself. I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about that. I understand that they want Nia to move on and keep Jade where she's at with, with these tag team championships. She's really not there for the full solo run just yet because we're still building her. But I was like, a DQ? Like, and plus, too, Jade's smarter than that. Like, why would she? I don't know. I was very confused by this ending. This was probably, like, one part of the show that I scratched my head. I was like, I don't know about that finish. I really don't know. And that crowd was like, this is bullshit. Like, that I think that's what breaks it down. And a lot of cuttings out on the program. I think with signs and stuff, things were being said. Then we go into DIY versus Angel Umberto. Fun match for what it was. A-Town Down Unders on commentary. Really fun. DIY gets the win over Angel Umberto, and we kind of move on, and we go to about the QR codes and everything that's popping up, getting a hint that certain somebody is coming. Uncle Howdy, or is it a new character in general? It could be. So I'm very excited to see this faction. It's been building, and they've been showing these QR codes, and they've been getting some weird stuff out of it, but it's weird but great stuff. We go to Byron with AJ Styles, and he says, hey, I got to reclimb that mountain. I got to reclaim my victory and everything like that. So AJ Styles says, next week, I'm going to go to Nick Aldis' office and tell him, like, hey, where do we go from here? That's what it's going to come down to. Then next up, we have Piper and Chelsea interrupt Bayley with Byron. And it sets up a match with Chelsea Green and Bayley next week. Very excited. You know that Chelsea Green, I'm a big fan of her. I'm a big fan of Bayley as well. That's why when I got Bayley, I was like, just a little bit, but that's about it. Okay, let's build this feud between Chelsea and Bayley. I'm all for that. Now the main event. Randy Orton versus Carmelo Hayes. And like I said, Randy Orton and Gunther, it has to be, right? It has to be. Randy Orton got the win over Carmelo Hayes, but this was a great showcase. Carmelo Hayes with that cocky attitude coming into this. I loved every minute of it, man. I loved every second of this match just because it was these two going at it. Randy having fun, Carmelo just doing this thing, testing new things out, and getting the RKO. Oh, it was so sweet. Then Kathy gets with Randy Orton afterwards, but of course, here comes the bloodline, and Randy Orton's like, you're going to try to intimidate me? Me? You're going to try to intimidate me? Yeah, let's let's rethink that. I'm going to introduce Tama Tonga to the 3 most dangerous words in professional wrestling, and that's the RKO, and that's the way we end the show. Overall, fun SmackDown. A lot of things quick to the point, and I saw something people are complaining about. There's too much wrestling now. I don't know about that, but I'm having a good time with this tournament. Bianca Belair versus Tiffany Stratton was my match of the night. I think these two this is the match of the night for me. Randy Orton and Carmelo Hayes is second to that. Good way to start it off, good way to end it, and I cannot wait for next week when we go into the King and Queen of the Ring tournament at the PLE. Sorry. Then we have Double or Nothing next week, so a lot of good stuff is coming up. So, all right, y'all, that's it. 4 out of 5. SmackDown, May 17, 2024. Corey Graves, Wade Barrett on commentary, and we're in Jacksonville, Florida. And I was like, man, I wonder if they try to get Daly's place. And they're like, no. All right, like and subscribe. Share with your grandma. Share with the bum down at Walmart. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/New World Podcast. Get yourself that sweet NWP logo created by Penta X. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life.
No, I can read, and I'll tell you what that contract said. Not what I agreed to.